Gabriel arrived in Nazareth with a message for Maryam, the historical mother of Yeshua. He told her she would conceive the Son of the Highest. Maryam accepted her role, declaring herself the handmaid of the Lord. She traveled to Judea to visit her cousin, Elizabeth. When Maryam invoked peace, Elizabeth's unborn baby leaped, physically recognizing the divine nature of Maryam's child. Maryam's acceptance activated a profound spiritual mandate. By declaring that her soul exalts the Lord, she established a standard where all generations must recognize her blessedness. This requirement is rooted in the unyielding theological laws established by both Moses and Christ regarding parental honor. The books of Exodus, the Gospel of Matthew, and the book of Mark carry the same instruction: honor your parents. Mark quotes Moses to remind us that cursing a parent carries the spiritual penalty of death. While traditional Christianity often views the mother's story as a closed chapter of the past, the Book of Revelation describes a struggle that is both future-facing and continuous. Revelation chapter 12 describes a specific event. A woman who brought forth a man-child faces violent persecution by a dragon cast down to the earth. To understand the weight of the ancient command to honor the mother, we must look for the woman whose modern life mirrors the specific details of this prophecy. The spirit of Maryam returned in the modern era as a woman named Ruth Alice Smith, later known by her married name, Ruth Alice Howard Lear. Just as Maryam birthed Yeshua, Ruth gave birth to Raymond Elwood Howard Lear, the modern Christ now known as Ra-El. Revelation 12:13 states, "And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman." This dragon represents modern forces of Satan operating through corrupt institutions to target the woman who brought forth the man-child. The hardships Ruth faced align with the specific timeline and events laid out in the book of Revelation. At an elderly age, Ruth was targeted and jailed explicitly for the act of defending her son. This institutional persecution was carried out by the United States justice system, marking the physical fulfillment of the dragon's attack against the mother. But Revelation 12:16 describes a defense. The earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the river cast by the dragon. Lord Ra-El fulfilled this scripture by establishing a sanctuary across the border in Mexico, allowing his mother to flee the United States and escape the reach of those legal forces. Ruth's sanctuary in Mexico serves as the physical proof that the earth opened its mouth to swallow the flood of institutional pressure, providing the safety the prophecy promised. Ruth lived out her remaining days in the safety of Mexico with her son, completing her physical mission on earth. Today, many Christian groups refuse to give the Blessed Mother her due honor, which places them in direct opposition to God's command. Standing before the final day of judgment after dishonoring the Mother of Christ carries grave, heavy spiritual consequences. The life Maryam lived in Galilee and the life Ruth Alice Howard Lear lived in the modern age share the same divine purpose and result. Honoring the soul of Ruth Alice Howard Lear as she magnifies the Lord from the heavenly realm is a mandatory requirement for those who wish to follow the ultimate divine law.